All right, here's the deal. We are new to the whole food forestry, homesteading, animal thing. I thought I had a great design for a quail cage. So I built it and everything seemed great. Then I found out my great design had a major flaw. And that is these conic or Caturnix quail are have been bred where they like a small confined space. They do not like a tall cage. They if you give them a cage that is too tall, they will jump up, injure themselves, even break their necks. So you could lose quail by having a cage as tall as I had. Now, with that said, I had a fix for it, and I fixed my cage here. I ended up getting 2 cages instead of 1. Let me show you what I did. So you only want the cages between 8 and 12 inches. 12 inches is like the max you want to go. All right, so what I did is I put another floor in halfway up in my quail cage. I made the bottom one a little taller than the top one because I wanted to use this big feeder. I'll have to use a smaller feeder for the top cage, but that's okay. It's still within plenty of a good height for the quail. Now I haven't cut a hole in here yet for them to get in, but I'm not really too worried about that right now because I don't have any quail that I'm going to put in there right away. Now I use this to slide underneath so that it will catch, when I put the quail up here, it'll catch any of the poop, so we don't have one set of quails pooping on the heads of another set. And they really seem a lot calmer, not so jumpy. Let me see here, where is that one? It's right there. We have one quail that is a little more skittish than the other ones. This is the only one we really had a trouble with, and it has kind of healed up. But these top feathers, I don't know if you can see in here now, he's pretty scabbed up. But he was jumping, or she was jumping up and hitting her head, and actually was getting injured on the top of her head. We could have ended up losing this quail. She could have broke her neck. So I put the divider in there and cut the size almost in half for this bottom one and a little bit over half for the top one. If you look in this other side, I did the same thing. I put the divider in, but you'll notice I don't have a tray to pull out here because we put hay in these for them for their bedding, and I'll just be putting hay up here too. That'll keep the poop from falling down through. And we clean the hay out every week and just throw it down into the compost. And if you take the camera and shine down in here, you can see our chicken-powered compost pile. We throw our scraps in here, our kitchen scraps, any composting material, we throw into here, and the chickens stir it up for us. So we put a new waterer on here. We really like these. You just use a soda bottle, it screws right into there. It's a lot easier to change, less bothering of the quail. Also, the feeder, you don't have to bother the quail as much because it holds several days worth of food in there for them. So, you're going to make mistakes on the homestead or with your animals. You just got to own up to it, learn your lesson from it, and do the changes that you need to do for the safety and the comfort of your animals so that they live, you know, as comfort and as good a life as you can before you harvest them, or if you're using for eggs. You want your animals to be happy because they're going to produce better for you. But this is just a quick update on how I failed on my quail cage and how we remedied that. I did take video of me changing this. The video didn't come out to where I wanted it to be. It was pretty poor quality. So I haven't done this side yet. This is where when we start collecting their eggs to actually incubate them, which we haven't done yet. I'm going to split this off, and then that way we can hold twice as many of the quail. So y'all have a great day and grow something for your family.